After years and years of waiting, Fields of Mistria is finally here. If you're like me, you have been waiting for Fields of Mistria for what seems like forever, but now it's finally here in early access. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about whether this game is worth buying right now, if you should wait for 1.0, or if you should just avoid the game altogether. But yeah, you can probably tell from the excitement in my voice that the long and short of it is I'm absolutely in love with this game. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the different aspects of the game, my thoughts on the different aspects of the game, and also how complete the different parts are. So let's dive right in and start talking about the different aspects of Fields of Mistria. I don't know about you, but the first thing that attracted me to Fields of Mistria was the characters. Their artwork is amazing, their sprites are amazing, just everything about this game and their characters is really, really good. And that includes the dialogue. In this game, there's actually going to be a lot of conversations not only between you and the characters, but among the characters themselves. One really cool thing that I absolutely love is every Friday night you can go to the tavern, and once you go to the tavern, people are going to be in different groups, and then you can hear the different characters hanging out together in the tavern. What's even cooler than that is there's going to be different storylines that actually take place over time. For example, if you go upstairs and you talk to the kids every week, they're going to tell you about their secret plan to sneak into somebody's room, and as you go through the different weeks, they're planning out exactly how they're going to do it, and then that's going to lead up to, well, I guess you just have to play the game and find out, because I don't want to spoil anything too much in this review. But I will just say that, yeah, I got really invested in all of the different characters and their different storylines. There's actually a lot of extra cool dialogue and storylines that continue throughout the game like this. The people will also comment on different things that you gave to the museum. They're going to comment on different quests that you completed, and yeah, it's just really, really good dialogue in this game. Another cool thing that I really like is even if you give the same character the same item, they might actually have different reactions to it. For example, with everyone's favorite Olric, if you give him a stone, he's actually going to tell you what stone it actually is. So sometimes you might say it's this type of stone, another time you might say it's a different type of stone. So every time you give him a stone, you never know what he's going to say. And yeah, that aspect also works with other characters, but again, you just have to play the game and find out for yourself. Now, full disclosure, in the early access version of the game, you can only get the different characters up to 4 hearts. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait for future updates until we can see all the heart scenes and get married to the different characters. Next, let's talk about the other aspects of the gameplay. Let's talk about the farming, the ranching, and the mining. In terms of farming, of course, in the beginning, you're going to be doing things the traditional way, where you plant the seeds and then you water them and they're going to slowly grow. As you play through the game, you're going to unlock different kinds of magic, where you can use magic to water your crops. You're also going to get magic that makes your crops grow quicker and cool things like that. Whereas most games, they're probably going to let you use sprinklers, this game mixes it up by letting you use magic. In terms of ranching, of course, you can get chickens and you can get cows and a bunch of other cool animals to go on your farm. Again, because this is early access, you don't have pets yet, but it does say that it's going to be coming in a future update. In terms of the animals that you can raise, they are really, really cute. I definitely have to get that out there first. Second of all, it actually is really exciting because you can get different colors of the different animals, and then once you have the different colors of the animals, you can breed them and then get even rarer colors. So yeah, if you like ranching, then this game definitely has a deep system where you can get lots of different types of animals. If you become friends with your animals, they're not only going to give you the traditional things like eggs and milk, they might also give you some extra special things like you can see right here. Next, let's talk about the mining in Fields of Mistria. I have to say that mining is also done really, really well in this game. When you go to the mines, of course, there's going to be the traditional mining aspect of it, where you take your pickaxe and you're hitting the different stones and you're hoping to find the steps down to the next level. However, there's also going to be different creatures who are in the mine and they're going to attack you. What actually makes it interesting is that there's different types of monsters in the mines, and all of them, they require different strategies to defeat. Maybe one of them is going to attack you very quickly, but then it gets dizzy, and so that's your chance to hit it then. Maybe another one is going to have a hard shell that you can't break until you do certain special things. And yeah, of course, as in any good game, there's also lots of secrets in the mines. There's lots of different twists and turns in the mines, and there's a bunch of different cool things to discover in the mines. Yeah, just everything about the mines that I have seen is actually really fun and really cool, and I just can't wait to keep exploring more and more of the mines. One last thing that I have to talk about in terms of the gameplay is the town rank and the quest system. I think this is also done really well. Whenever you're playing Fields of Mistria, it always has this really good feeling of progression because you're constantly getting higher and higher town level. Each time you level up, you're going to at least get a new item. You might get a new cosmetic, you might get more gold. So leveling up the town level is always really exciting because you're going to get something new and you might unlock new things. Also, the different quests let you unlock new things in the town. You also get to improve different things. And yeah, I think that the quest system is very good. And of course, we have to talk about what's usually my least favorite thing, and that is fishing. Fishing in this game, I would have to say that it's most like Animal Crossing type fishing. You throw out your line, you wait for the fish to bite down on your line, and then as soon as it bites down, then you're going to reel it in. And also, like in Animal Crossing, you can dive into the water, and then there's certain parts where you can discover hidden treasure that's in the rivers and the ocean. So talking about all these different gameplay aspects, I have to say that just like the general gameplay loop is really, really fun. Okay, now we're on to the final part where I'm just going to give my final random thoughts of things that I love about the game and maybe things that I think should be improved in future updates. Let's start by getting the quote-unquote bad out of the way. Because it's early access, it's currently missing pets and marriage, but surprisingly for me personally, like I'm looking forward to those two new things, but there is so much content and fun things in the game that I don't really feel like I'm super missing out. Obviously I'm gonna love when those updates come and we get those things, but for me right now, I don't really feel like the game is fully lacking without those things. Okay, everything about Fields of Mistria is absolutely beautiful, from the characters, to the environment, to the animals, to just pretty much everything in this game, except for a few of the customization options. One thing to me that kind of sticks out a little bit is the shirt options and the shoe options. Look at these shoes that I have unlocked. I don't know, for me, because everything in this game is so cool, and then you look at this shoe selection, and I don't know, to me, it just seems like it's kind of a little bit lacking. Also, if you look at the different shirts, I don't know, it's really difficult to see clearly the differences between the shirts and also the shoes. Other than that, I have to say that even this early access version, I think it's already one of my favorite farming sims ever. I think it's really rare to find a game that it does every aspect of the gameplay really well. In a lot of farming sims, there'll be a lot of aspects that I really like, and then maybe there'll be a part or two that really drags the game down. But I feel like what sets Fields of Mystery apart from other games is it really doesn't have any annoying parts, and it doesn't have any bad parts. As I do with most early access games, I'm going to tell you, should you buy it now, should you wait for 1.0, or should you avoid the game altogether? And with Fields of Mistria, of course, I'm going to have to say that I think you should get the game right now. I was a little bit worried when they announced that it was just going to be early access. I was really worried that the storyline was going to be, very bare bones. I was worried that it would feel really early access-y, if that makes sense to you. But yeah, I really don't get that sense at all. The game feels really polished, and yeah, I think that the further updates are just going to make it better and better. So yeah, I 100% recommend you to buy Fields of Mistria right now. If you like Stardew Valley, if you like Harvest Moon, if you like Story of Seasons, if you like any of those games at all, I would definitely say pick up Fields of Mistria ASAP. After you've gone to Steam, bought the game, and played for a little while, make sure you come back to this video and let me know your thoughts about Fields of Mistria. Don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time.